Now, I don't normally ask this, but this video is the first video that I've really stepped up my editing quality, and I'm really excited because I just absolutely loved everything that I did with this, and I think this is just a really enjoyable video, and all that I ask is if you guys, please let me know your feedback. I'm really excited, man. I think the new camera, it looks so good, and I love what I'm doing with it, and just let me know you guys like it, please, in the comments, and I just, enjoy. Please, it's all that I ask. Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Peaceotter Brandon, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode number 1. You weren't expecting that, were you? Season 3 episode, well, I'm kidding. It feels like that, though. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved, Couples Edition, of course. You guys know the whole drill with Kara and I. Now, I'll admit something. Haven't done Ark in a few days, all right? Gonna skip it. We're here now. That's all that matters, all right? Let's put everything aside. We're here right now. That's what's good. Now, I'm on my set right now. We got Butterscotch and Mint out here. Just kind of here. They're just sitting here. For those that are not aware, we kind of had a, a situation of high demand. I made in my last video where I was showing off the new location, a straw poll. Voting, what do you guys want to see? 91% wanted to move to the new place. So Kara, in the past couple days, has taken a lead. They're all gone. But yeah, to put it in perspective, Kara took a really good lead. Everything is gone. This little platform that we had right here that had all of our, mechanicals and everything like that, this is gone as well. And I actually haven't seen the place since she moved everything over. Again, she was up late at night. I think that was the first night of me trying to get this whole face cam thing situated. At least I believe that it might have been. But let's go ahead and go over to the new area, which really all I have to do now is get the birds over, which I probably should just ask them to follow me right now. And I believe that I can carry the, what's it called? Not the Bronto. That's what we named him. The, it starts with an O. Omniraptor? No, freaking, what the heck? Oviraptor. Just trying to figure out the name or whatever. So the question is, Bronto, can I pick you up with this? I actually can. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and take you and Butterscotch and Mint. You guys are both going to follow me. Alrighty, so here we all are over in our area. Now, I don't believe that I've shown you guys what this place looks like yet. What Kara did off camera. She did quite a lot. A lot. It's not really what I had planned in mind, but we are not finalized with everything quite yet. We're not going to just be matching it or whatever. I also need to make sure these guys both do myself a favor and just sit their asses down. Thank you very kindly. So, I believe she put over, you're just a wild stego. Okay. You guys are going to be fine? Yeah, it should be perfectly good. Now, I believe all the dinos are over through here from what I saw. I saw the T-Rex is over here. There's Snow White and, yep, this is all of them. We got Miracle, the brand new tame. Kara had a very picky tame with Spinos because of how, little aggro they have and everything. And this would be Kara, level 69, of course. But anyways, so let me go and show you guys. She did wall off this area right here, which is good. I think this is a really great place to wall off. At least I believe, yeah. It's a pretty good place to wall off. You're not really, meant to have any dinos through here. And then you got this place. She did take into account and wall off this little front area here. I rate that, so we can have them wander up here should they want to and, not have any sort of replications on it. I was thinking here, okay, now here is where our kind of clashing goes together, and a little concern that she had that we'll have to address very quickly. You guys can notice that she walled up this entire area right in front here. This is not really what I had imagined when I thought of the place, which is perfectly fine. Conflicting interests, all good, 100% all good. I showed her how I wanted to do it myself, where, I wanted to wall up this area along here, wall up that area, and all dinos would be able to roam around here. Her concern, and it's a valid one, obviously, was that dinos would fall from above there, and around there, and just fall and kill our guys. Now, this was a problem back in Hidden Lake in Season 1, for those that remember any of that. We had a lot of issues here and there where raptors would fall. We even had an alpha raptor, believe it or not, fall down, but I think it spawned in the actual lake itself because they could do that. Now, Alphas can't spawn here. I'm pretty sure I know that for a fact. I don't think that I've checked on it, but I'm more than certain that they don't. I know the T-Rexes spawn around here, but I don't believe alphas. Either way, though, like I was saying, it's not really a matter of not being able to expand right now. She spent a lot of materials to get this whole wall up and everything going, which is good because we can have the dinos roaming around right now should we want to, which we do. It's just going to be a matter of pretty much getting a lot of strong dinosaurs, like getting some raptors that are set on aggressive. Maybe not aggressive. Okay, actually, aggressive was a terrible thing. We want them on neutral. Getting a couple T-Rexes, a Giga is always nice. And then I think some saber-tooths might also be kind of cool. Or maybe some dire wolves. Those were the fun ones. And maybe another bear or two. I know we need to get Impossible Bear back still. Yeah, that's kind of what we need to focus on is getting this area filled with a couple of stronger dinos. So if one dino like a raptor falls or whatever, we'll be able to defend that without being online because we don't really want our dinos roaming around and then, you know, giant raptor level 150 falls down and then they're dead. So we kind of don't want that. We are going to be putting down, at least I think so when we get to that point, a, what's it called? Giant dino gate, the massive one for like a giga size or whatever. And we're putting out a couple others around there. But what I want to do today, I'm going to start building the house. Right when the snow kicks in, I don't think the server liked me saying that, but we're going to get started on building a home. Here's how it's going to work. This is going to be like the little entrance, obviously, and then the home's going to wrap around here. I'm really not sure how I want to design the home. Kara did give me permission. She said, hey, I've already done a lot of this. If you want to get working on the home, you can. I'm not going to invest a bunch of stone and everything into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to outlay it using thatch. So thatch flooring, thatch roofs, thatch ceilings, and everything like that. Roof, ceiling, walls, stuff of that nature. So I guess the game plan right now, our weight is currently at 75, is just to get a ton of thatch. That's really it. So I'm gonna go do that and be right back. Speaking of T-Rexes, as I had mentioned before, it looks like we got a little T-Rex issue right out here. Hi, how you doing? You are a level 75, was that? Ooh, okay. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I kind of don't really have the armor currently to be able to fight this guy. I'm going to close the door for a second. Hopefully, he doesn't aggro over. Think we should be fine. So, yeah, T-Rexes, like I said, do spawn around here. I don't think that there's any possible way that they can get up to these, like, on top of here and fall down, so we wouldn't have to worry about any wild T-Rexes. That'd be really bad, but I do need to repair my armor. I don't know where Kara put all the metal and everything, though. I need to find out what she did with all that, because that's a little... What did she do with everything? Oh, geez. Okay, so all of the materials look to be separated. Oh, they are mass separated in here. Okay, so Kara tore down everything. She didn't rebuild anything back up. Perfectly fine. 100% okay with that. Oh, yep. Blueprints for days. We'll go ahead and drop those in there as well to kind of fit that in. Let me go ahead and take out, what's that high doing in there? Take out those blueprints right there. And that's pretty much, yeah, I guess we'll just toss in the remainder of, I don't freaking know what else we're going to take right now. I'll take a skin off her hand. Why not? Just so we can get all the blueprints in there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's craft a smithy. All right, crafting ourselves up a smithy. Oh, man, the Mastercraft Fabricated Sniper Rifle. What a goddamn good pick that was for Kara to get. I am so happy for her that she got that, man, just for, like, the both of us. It's so freaking cool. So we need to place this on a floor. Temporary area for right now. Like I said, we'll be building up later, but I do just want to get a smithy down as we can go. All right, cool. So this we can just drop in repairs and everything. We got some metal as well as some of that. We got some thatch we can put in, some wood, some stone and stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get repairing on my stuff, and I'll catch you guys back in a moment. All right, so repairing up our fur top hat and then dropping a little repair on our chest plate. I am wearing the Journeyman leggings right now. I know you guys can't see. Well, actually, you can, because I can turn the webcam off now. Ooh, how nice is that? Just, I hope to God I remember to do that, otherwise I look like a goddamn idiot right now. But 735 armor, which is absolutely awesome. 437 hypothermal insulation. We are just so goddamn close to getting a level 70 today. Really stoked for. However, the game plan is, now that we've done all that, I guess the last thing I got to do right now is repair up my pickaxe with a little bit of the metal that I've got left in here so we can get some thatch. Yeah, Thatch Gaming. Let's go do that. But we can also, in the same time, go fight that T-Rex. I'm kind of down to see if I can survive with 735 armor. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm just tempted to see a T-Rex fight if I keep falling down off of that. Okay, so we got to make sure we don't do that to lose health. But Overraptor, what level are you? You are a level 35. We got a, yeah, it's a 75 Rex. All right, Rex, I don't have any projectiles. We're going full sword melee right now. This could either be really good or really bad, and I am very much hoping to myself that I'm going to be able to take on this fight. Yo, Rex, you want to do this to me, man? I don't have a pike or anything. Oh, I need a pike, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know about this fight right now. We got to be careful. How's our health doing? Health's doing pretty good. As long as we can keep getting those swings in. It's really testing to see how well we're... Oh, come on. Oh, actually, is it easy game? I'm just trying to get back in the swing of how arc damage works here. And I believe that will be okay. We're losing a decent chunk of health, but that's the level up right there. And that's the Rex kill. Alright, we'll take a Rex bone helmet, as well as use this to get a little bit of meat from us. Because I believe... maybe a sword's on the best ways of getting meat. I don't even know. But we did get a level up right there. So we're level 70. God damn, okay. I will put that into movement speed, so we got 128%. So we now are level 70. Coughing at excitement. So the question is, what can we get with level 70 now? So we can get the Bronto platform saddle, not too bad. Fabricated sniper rifle, I believe is a new thing. Advanced sniper bullet, really cool. Compound bow, nah. Metal arrow, we will need this if we want to use the compound bow that we currently have, although I'm not really sure if it's worth it. And then also the Megalosaurus saddle, not too insane of things as it stands right now. Still really cool little achievement there. And what level are you, good old Pteranodon? You are at level 10. Cute guy. All right, thatch gathering time, and then let's get to work on building a home. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So now the question is, how many of these things can we make? We're just gonna make as many as we can. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy crap. We can still make more. Okay, so it looks like it's all the thatch foundations that we're gonna be able to craft here. Now the question is, am I gonna be able to hold all of them without, I think, 258 weight on these guys. If I just transfer everything to... There we go. Did that work? Hey, I think that worked out pretty... Wait. I'm not able to move. I can't move. Why? Am I too encumbered? Hold on. What's my weight right now? My weight is 297 out of 300. We are just an inch off. But I believe if I go ahead and do this right over here. Okay, I think we can... Alright, you know what? We can sacrifice just like a little bit of it right there. We'll just take 22 for right now. So, here's the question. Alright? If we have the walkway going up right here, okay, we obviously want the door to be right here. This is gonna be the gate. So I'm wondering if I want to make a dino gate right now, or if we're gonna have like the walk-up things. Because that's what I had last season, where I had like the little like ramp upward. Maybe I should build a couple of... You know what, actually, where is the... Do we have... Because we have the ramps, right? It's only wooden ramps, and I need a wooden ceiling for that. What if I go ahead and just learn all that right now? Wooden... Where's the ceiling? Wooden frame there. Where's the ceiling? Wooden catwalk. Wooden ceiling. What do I need? I need a thatch roof for that. Let's go ahead and just get everything thatched so we can. Thatch roofed and thatch sloped roof. Why not? And we'll go ahead and get the wood one over here. Excuse me, still getting over, like I said, the illness from a while ago, but we're doing okay. Wood ceiling. Hold on, wait, what's it called? Oh, it's wooden ceiling. Ah, of course. Why wood ramp and then wooden ceiling? It makes no sense here. And then if we go ahead and learn up ramp, we can finally get that. How much do I need for a wooden ramp? We need 60 wood, which I believe that I've got all over here. So the question is, Mince, can you supply the supply? No, you can't, because wood was the thing that I needed more of. Let me get a little bit more wood. Okay, so here's the thing. We got the ramps right here. Now, these things need to have a snapping point first, so we have to put down the foundations before we do anything. Now, how wide are they? If we go ahead and do a little flip here, they actually go up quite a bit. I forgot how tall these things are. Holy crap, I forgot how tall these things are. Okay. So, in that case then, I guess we would want to put these guys down. Do we want to have the ramps just like right... How do we want to do this then? Because I'm trying to think, like, we need the middle point. I am really picky about this part being, like, dead set in the middle. So I'm thinking this is about the middle right here, right? Like, right about there. So if we have this pointed out to about here, and then the ramp going upward. Trendon, I'm going to need you to move because I do want to place it down right here. There you go. Okay, so we'll put that one down there, and then we'll put the other thatch one down right to the left. Was that too much to the left there? Yeah, it's a little bit off. Great. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so let's bear this in mind again, okay? This is where we had the guys before. We want this to be right in the middle, right about there. So we'll move it around to, I'd say, right about there should be good. And that looks like it's going to be in about the middle. That is pretty good. That's about the middle. Okay, so I'm content with that. And then for the ramps here, ooh, it doesn't connect onto the stone. It doesn't connect onto the stone. Do you want it to go onto the stone? I feel like if we could have the ramp on the stone, that would look really cool. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is demolish it. This is why I did thatch, because if we did stone, this would be so annoying to have to deal with right now. So I guess what we want to do now is go ahead and demolish this one here. So we have the, let's go ahead and keep the middle ground for this. So it's right about here as we need, okay? So we'll demolish that and then bring this forward to right about there, I want to say. Is that good? I think that's going to be fine. And then we'll go ahead and put the other one down right there. Is that in the middle? How are we looking? We're looking good. Yes, and yeah, close enough for right now, okay? It's close enough. So wooden ramp down right there and wooden ramp down right there. That looks sick. That looks pretty freaking cool. Oh, yellow beacon. What's up, man? So we'll have to get that. So, okay. This is where this lays, right? This is where this lies. So this is pretty cool. We're starting off so slow, but like I just want to make sure that everything is perfect. So lay down a thatch foundation here and another one right here. And now we need to make the dino gate. Now the question is, do we want the walkway to be up like this far here? Because this is going to be stone. Maybe the dino gate goes right. Because what I'm thinking is, right? If we put this here and then another snap point, I know I'm wasting so many doing this, but I'm gonna have to put these down anyway. If we do that, can we put another snap point down? Do we want the walkway to be this long up to the door? I wouldn't be against it because I want to like make it a little bit boxed out here, but then again, we might want to box it out just like it is right now, which we actually could. So let's go and put this down right here, and then can we put another one down? Yes, we can. What about another one? Another one too. That's pretty sick. Okay. So then this down right there, and then we'll do another one right about there, I think would be okay. Yeah, not a bad start for it. Okay. And then another... Okay. We're making good progress. I don't know how I'm liking this so far, but I know that we want the door to be right here. At least I'm gonna assume. So, let's go ahead. I think we've got enough wood. We actually... Yeah, we've got a close amount of wood. We need 140, and I believe we're just going to be a little bit shy, but we're just going to need a lot of stones. So, if I could do myself a favor, and Butterscotch, if you could fly on over to where I believe we've got a ton of stone, and bring the gamma down to about 3. There we go. I'm tempted to go pick up that beacon there. It's not going to drop for a little while. I got to remember we don't have the very quick timing on, so the server will take a little while for beacons to despawn, as per usual, which is always good. You guys are dropping, okay. Please, for the love of God, just sit down. Oh my God, there's so many dinos. It pisses me off, man. All right, Butterscotch. How we doing here? Where's the stone? Stone's right over here. There we go. And that's beautiful. And it's snowing again. Wouldn't want it any other way. So I'm already noticing a little flaw that I want here. Here's the thing. I want the house to, you know, sort of conform to where this shape is right here. So we're going to have it go more on this right side over this way here, which is probably the exact opposite for what you guys are seeing. So over this way here, which is going to involve for right now, I believe, getting rid of this thatch floor here. A little bit too close to the rocks. Not going to be able to get through there if you want to just walk around the house. It's not really that ideal. And then we'll go ahead and bring another thatch foundation out around here. And we'll do the same thing out here and just really just put down a few of them, I'd say. So right about there we go. And there we go. And another one there. And another one there. Okay, cool. So that's like the little, I guess, starting point for the time being. We got the... So I just need a little bit more wood, and we'll have enough for a door. So Stone Dinosaur Gateway, I believe, is the one that we wanted to go with last time. And then we need the actual reinforced dinosaur gate, which is just a little bit more stone, which I think we can go ahead and grab from right over here. How many of these wheeled? Wow. Wow, that's insane. Are you... That's not real, right? These little tiny things do not give that much stone. Oh, I'm in love. So we'll put that down right over there, and we'll put another one down right there. So now that we've got that, we'll be able to more accurately tell where we can put the doors down, which I don't actually think is even going to be an issue. So right about there, I'm going to guess. I want to say that's correct. I hope to God it is. I really hope to God that's fine. That looks good. So the question is now is once we put the gateway down, I don't know which way I put it, but whatever it is, I'm going to have to deal with it. Is the gateway going inward or outward? Inward. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, so the gate is going in. Awesome. That is so cool. Now the question is too, can we put it on top on both sides? Yes. I said I would go over and check and see what was in this yellow beacon here, and I'm not lying. So let's see what we got. Yellow beacon and ramshackle mammoth saddle. It's alright. I will say one thing though about this area that I really don't like. For the love of God, Ark, just like revert the goddamn snow change that you did. I know it was for the holidays and everything, and we've updated our server. The event's not going on anymore. Winter Wonderland is done, but yet for some goddamn reason, the map is still snow, and it's like, it's not terrible. I just hate it. How far out do we want to make this until we start moving the house a little bit more in? I think we want to move it in right about here would be a good idea. And what about this? Yeah, that looks good for right now. Okay. So go ahead and keep filling down the thatch. We really gonna need a ton of foundations. Holy God. All right, so all these guys going down right over there. This feels so good to do, man. Look at this gamma, though. I was on freaking gamma 2.5, and it's making my eyes bleed. All right, we got all that there. And the question is, do we want to, bring it out any more than it currently is? And I don't think so. I think this is good outside on here, unless we want to like stretch it a little bit further. But I think that this is like a pretty good area. I mean, maybe like a little bit, I don't know. A little bit out, I guess. You could do just like, I don't know, 5 and then there and then maybe, like, is that good? Or do we want to be a little bit more of a branch? I think this is okay. Looks a little weird, but I think it'll be alright. I mean, it might not be the most practical looking home, but at the same time, does it really need to be? So what if we would do, like, for example, we don't want us to go 3 out, dude. That'd be way... Would that be too much? I think that'd be too much. Maybe? I don't know. Because, like, I wanted to go over toward this way here, but it's such an odd, like, wrap. And I mean, with the way that it's currently looking right now and the way it's oriented, it's going to be facing this rock here. Is it really ever going to be looking out like... Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to wrap it around that way eventually. So it's just a matter of how much do we want to do it and when do we want to make the turns. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one down right here and call it for right now. We're doing pretty good. Yo, I'm watching Kenny's latest video and the freaking cutting part had me dying. Oh, man. All right, so it appears we've been blessed with a little bit of, not bleeding eyesight to be able to work with right here. And this guy also, I'm pretty sure, is gonna wind up getting in my way at one point, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try taking you out right now. Level 115, you literally stand no chance. I'm sorry, but, like, you were at the beginning of the series, my dude. I am a god now. Literally bow down to me like I'm Kanye. Also, please don't kill Butterscotch. All right, thank you very kindly. There we go. Get a little bit of carrots in front of you there. Okay, so now here comes the question. How do you want to do this? I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to go another time right around here. Now, here's the thing. I feel a little bit weird this is only getting extended out by 1. I feel like it should get extended out by 2. Honestly, though, we could put some really cool stuff, like, out just here in the corners. So I'm kind of down for just having 1 and not really, like, need to put a full thing in between it or whatever. Also, show that Butterscotch literally is sitting in the middle of where I need to fill this entire thing. So probably not the best idea. There we go. And we'll go ahead and fill the remainder. This is going to be... Oh, damn it. This is going to be a big house. Like, this is going to be a big freaking house, and I'm down for it. Because the last house in Season 1, it had a lot of verticality, which I do want to do with this. I'm going to make it multiple floors easily. Same time, though... I didn't really like how small it was. It was really nice. Why didn't that... There we go. Okay, it just decided to break on me. A little bit scared there for a moment. Kind of got freaked out. Like, please tell me I can actually place this down here. But yeah, we're going to need... remember what I said? I didn't think I need 90 foundations? Oh, we're going to need 90 foundations. I'm dreading for when I'm going to have to fill this up with stone. I am really dreading that day. Oh, God, that's not going to be fun. Okay, so 6 around here, and then we'll go ahead and do there. There. That's just because I'm standing on it, right? Oh, thank God. Okay, that kind of scared me a little bit there. All right, now let me go and take the remainder from you. We got 31, so we got 33 in total over here. So we got to keep moving it over to the right. This over here is going to wind up completely stopping, I would think. So what if we just go, like, to right about here? Maybe a little bit more? What about, like, right here? Maybe, I don't know if we want to do we want to do it out that far? Is that too far of a house? Like, is that too big? How big is this thing gonna be? Like, how many machines are we gonna put in here? This is gonna be a goddamn big house. We'll decorate it up. We'll put some, like, foundations and stuff or whatever. We'll put some, like... We're gonna make it really fun. Because I remember the Blue Banta boys. They had a massive... I'm talking huge house. And they did a lot of fun stuff with it. We can make, like, corridors and stuff. We can make a lot of really, you know... I was gonna say a lot of shit stuff, but that's not the thing I was trying to do. I think I was trying to compliment my building and not insult it. So, right around here should be okay. That's a good ending point. So now what we want to do is go ahead and continue it out a little bit around here, making sure it keeps a snapping point. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. Why did that break? Okay, we're good. All right, I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does. We got a little bit of snow coming in, of course. Why the fudge not? So, house size so far. A little bit too big on this end, I just realized. Yep, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like it that big on this end. Actually, do I? This looks awkward. This little, like, extension right here. This looks really freaking awkward. We're gonna fill this in a little bit here. Just to right about... How many is this out here? Is that 2? That's 2 out right there. And this is 2 out as well. Does that look any better? Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. Okay. And now we got this little area. So this is around here. This is really tricky. I hope you guys understand that, like, I'm having a pretty hard time filling this in. This house is massive so far. Wow, this is big. Maybe I should calm down a little bit. Maybe I should leave some room for, like, farms and stuff. Maybe I should end the home, like... Maybe I should work on making it and keeping it this size. That is a... Is that a Titanosaur? That's a Bronto. I almost got scared as shit. I'm like, what the fudge? Titanosaurs spawn here? No, they don't. Thank you very kindly. Maybe we should leave it... Here... 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 And here. And then what if we had a walkway up on the side out here, and this was just how the home was? I'd be kind of down for this. Okay. So, Butterscotch, do me a favor. I'm going to take a remainder of the wood that you got for me right over here and a little bit of fiber. Let me just go ahead and ask you, can I craft up... are we lacking wood? We're lacking wood because we dropped some. Let me get some wood real fast here. Be right back. I'm wondering if I'm able to pull 140 stone from here, which I am. Oh, you're kidding me right now. So I can... You're kidding me. Oh my god. And then there's stone just right next to me. This place is just amazing. I love every single second about every decision that I've made that's led me to getting to here. 440, 50, 70. 457, 40, 70. How does the home look from above? Honestly, not too bad. Maybe, okay, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend it out just a little bit more here. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna go, okay, so let me just make sure. I hope to God that I've got enough thatch foundations to do this. I'm gonna extend it out one more along here. So right there, so it's like 2 and 2, you know what I mean? Makes sense. So then we got that there and that there. There we go. And then we got the box in as well. That's how I want to do this here. There we go. So we got 3 to spare. Now, how do we want the door to be going up here? Do we want it from a side? Do we want it from a side right here? Yeah, you know what? I want it from a side. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to have... How many thatch foundations was this around from here? Was it 4? It was 4. Okay. So we're going to need one more thatch foundation, which I think is just going to require a little bit of extra wood that I don't believe that I have on me. We need 2 pieces of bloody wood. 2 bloody pieces of wood I have to go down for right now. You are actually kidding me. I know it's like, it's right next to me right here. There we go. It's one little chop and we're completely fine. So that's foundation. We got it going down right there. So that's the only 4 that we need. We've got the 2 ramps. We got the dino gateway and the dino door. So we're good on that. And I believe we can also make ourselves another one of the walls as well. Not wax. I don't know what that is. Wall. Make ourselves 2. We have a perfect amount of resources, which I absolutely love. Let me go ahead and get back over here. Make sure I'm not too encumbered. Our weight at the moment, kind of, I like the movement speed, but at the same time, I wish I got a little bit more weight. That looks so cool. I love this already. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. So we'll get the 1 down and 2, and then the... Bronzo, I'm going to have to ask you to come on right over here. If you could do me a favor, just kind of move over here. You gotta take a poop first. Alright. I know you haven't moved in a while, so you gotta clear that. Clear that stomach of yours. Clear those intestines. So there we go. And then now what we're going to do is put down the... All right, so we'll grab these guys right over there. There we go. And there we go. Beautiful. So now the wall's going to go down right there and right there. Excellent. And the Dino Gateway is going to go down right over here. And we're going to do the same tedious thing that we did last time to make sure this goes perfectly. Fits in wonderfully, which I think that it will. I don't really know if there'd be any problem. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the direct middle, which I am. This looks good right about here. Right there, I think. So right there, is that the perfect? I think that's perfect. Hold on, wait. A little bit even right there. Yeah, I think this is good. That's good right there. Okay, how does that look? It's right perfectly on the edge. Beautiful. And then the question is, I don't know if I'll be able to build it or not. Probably should check it before I get a little bit more. Do we need just an inch more wood? I swear to God if we do. Do we? We need a little bit more thatch, actually. Okay. Butterscotch, I believe you got some thatch on you. Yes, you do. Amazing. Okay, cool. So, wall. Let me go ahead and make a couple of these guys right here. As long as I can build a wall up on the left side and up here, I think that means that we're perfect. The question is, can I? I can, and I can. Today's a beautiful day. There we go. And now, the only thing that'll make it even more beautiful is if this door went on the inside. Can we get a like rating for this, man? I'm stoked. I am excited. I'm really happy, man. Now, I'm so sorry, genuinely, if this does not look the way some people wanted it to. I think it looks pretty alright. Alright? I think it looks kind of okay. Hopefully, Kara will think the same. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of flack. We just need to make some walls now. Time to make some walls. So I'm in the middle of crafting all the walls up right now, and I'm actually thinking about it. I was looking at it from above here, and while this little, like, protruding area looks kind of weird, even as weird as it might be, it's the perfect area for a walkway up. Because you guys remember, the walkway in Season 1 took up so much of my house, just, like, needing that curve to go upward. And this right here allows this, like... It's got so much room to just ramp up along the wall, and we could do that for every single one of them because there's so many platforms ready for it. That's actually really cool. We could have it, because there's 7, right? So you could have the 1 on the floor, and then the 5 going up 5, you know, wall high, and then the 1 more bringing you inward. So that's really cool. That's like a really useful area to keep. And the remainder of it, I think the house looks good. You guys may agree to disagree, or to disagree entirely, or rudely, whatever you may want to say. I think it looks all right. You know what I mean? We might be able to make some really cool stuff happen there. I want to see us do something really cool with that, like, little corner in the middle there. Like, a little corner right where my character is. But either way, we got a ton of walls. We got 52 in total right now. It's insanity. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all the wood right there so we don't craft up too many. And we'll drop our good old RG down. Butterscotch, that's the name. Gotta remember it as Butterscotch. There we go. All right, so we'll get all these walls down. And I guess, like... once we get the walls down, we can call it and say that we've done the outline, which is the biggest deal. All we're going to be doing, like, off camera is grinding up stone. Grinding up stone, a ton of stone, every amount of stone that you could pretty much think of, we're going to have in our possession very, very soon. It's good also to know how many of these we're going to need to be able to outlay, because this is going to be a lot of materials. A lot of materials. And I believe we have to... I'll actually double check this or not. But I think we have to wait to put down any of the machinery until we can... Actually, I don't know if we can put down the machinery first now or not. I'm not sure. We got 21 right over there. I guess we should probably make it a double wall high. Yeah. Actually, I mean, we're good. Like, this is fine. We got a level 25 Dodo's gonna one-shot it. Freaking Ascendant Sickle, man. Never mess with it at all. Never mess with Ascendant Sickle. But, yeah. That's our house. Looks honestly really cool. We'll make a lot more design choices as we go, but guys, I hope you enjoyed. If there's any changes you'd like me to make to the home, again, please let me know, but that's really cool. I like the, like I said, I really, really love the entrance. I'm going to have Kara and I change, like, this little thing right here. It's very off-center, but I love how this matches up right over here. We could also, like, put a wall down, like, on the sides this way. How would this look? Nah, we're gonna save it because we'll put, like, the fences down when we get wood, or stone rather. We'll put, like, the little stone fences down or whatever, because that'll just look, like, really weird if we don't. But yeah, we got the entrance, we got the door to a thatched place. Looks really cool right now. And we got the Tyrannodon flying over us to level 10, 35. How could it be so mistaken? Guys, I love you all very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Ark. Gonna do a lot of off-camera grinding as well as just chilling out, editing, seeing what I can do with the new camera setup right now. I love you all very much. Take care. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you back next time. Chill!